following portion of Let's Grow It is sponsored by Stutzman's.
Hey, welcome back to Good Day Kansas. We are here in East Wichita at Stutzman's talking about summer perennials. So Ben, can you tell us a little bit about what we got here?
Okay, we talk about the summer program that we have with heat-loving plants and things like that. And in that, we have some plant material that planted right now would handle our heat very well. You've got Gaillardia, and the colors on these things are just amazing.
Yeah.
In in bicolor or just solid like this. And then of course everybody's familiar with sedum, which typically considered as a ground cover. We'd have that.
Do those kind of retain water a little bit?
Not really,
okay.
But they are very, very drought tolerant.
Oh.
It's one that can handle, often planted along rock gardens and some things like that.
Okay.
And of course the coneflower, which is coming into flower right now in a lot of our areas. And then of course one of the real fun little things, it's a real dainty little thing.
I like that.
Is the Artemisia, it's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, it's honestly really soft.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then, we've touched on this one here before, but this is the perennial hibiscus. And right now in our landscapes, plants that have been planted in there for, multiple years, you'll find them literally loaded with big dinner plate size blooms.
Oh.
And they're amazing. Anything from reds to whites with the dark burgundy throat in the center of the white, just beautiful. And dark foliage, some green foliage, but these hibiscus in our stores are just really starting to bloom now, but you can see them in the landscape. And the reason that we're just starting to bloom for us, we started as a bare root and planted them all up. So they're just really coming on, but really do perform very, very well. So
being a summer perennial, what does the timeline look like for that? When they bloom, when they kind of die?
Well, different perennials bloom at different times of the year. There's some things that bloom early in the spring, and then certain varieties, because it needs to have the day length to initiate the flower, meaning at least longer days. And so that's what we have coming into bloom now in June, July. And then there's of course the fall mums that then start coming back into color as the day length gets shorter. So I know that can get a little confusing, but that's how it all works. Perennials, when you plant them, a lot of times you give consideration on the timing of their blooming because you want a little different, as the season progresses, and use perennials as often referred to as that foundation planting, and then plant annuals in around that to accent what you do with perennials.
Thank you for all of your expertise. I appreciate it. Lastly, can you let people know where you guys are located and how to get more info?
Always Stutzmans.com. We keep that up to date quite well. And then also, if you have a question about something, and it may be the simple thing of just you're in a neighborhood, you see something that you like, take a picture of it and send that picture into questions@Stutzmans.com, and it'll put you directly in touch with Jason French, who does our Stutzmans Home and Garden Show, and he can identify and send it right back to you as to what it is, what to go buy.
Amazing. What a great tool, Ben. Thank you so much. Well, more Good Day Kansas coming up next.
The preceding portion of Let's Grow It is sponsored by Stutzman's.
We would like to say thank you to everyone who has shared and enjoyed the healthy lifestyle of gardening with us. Hi, this is Ben Miller. It's still Stutzman's season. It's time to add or freshen up with our beautiful heat-loving summer plants that are now in stock at all our garden centers. These plants will pair perfectly with the planted flowers or enjoy them as stunning patio planters or hanging baskets. Just arrived. Gorgeous tropical houseplants plus cactus plants for your patio or home. Visit one of our garden centers or find us on Facebook or Stutzmans.com.
A Stutzman's greenhouse, everything's green with us.